In this video, what we're going to do is fix an issue with the wall weapons. So in the previous one, when we purchased the wall weapon, our points now go down, but the issue is now, for example, I have the M1 and a pistol. I can purchase the M1 again, and now I have just two M1s. So I can pretty much spam purchase the same gun over and over, and that's what we want to just get rid of. So we head over to our character base.h, and we're also going to have our wall weapon our wall weapon open as well. So in our character base.h, if we scroll down a little bit to our variables, we'll see we have our weapon array. Now what we want to do is create a public function that returns this, and we don't want to make a copy of it. We want just to have a reference to it or a pointer to it. So we're going to scroll down to our public section where we have our gets, and we're going to do t array a weapon base. We're going to call it get weapon array, and it's going to return weapon array. Let's go ahead and make this a pointer. And in order to make it work, we need to add the and symbol to make it a reference. Well, to reference weapon array. And then we will go to our wall weapon.cpp. Back in our use function, here we check if, we can decrement our, our points and stuff. So we want to do it above that so it doesn't decrease our points. So up here, we're going to do a for loop. So for a weapon base weapon and player get weapon array, and we need to dereference. So now what we're going to do is if weapon, make sure it's valid first of all. We're going to do if weapon is a, that'll kind of compare it to the type. Then if we head over to our wall weapon.h, we will see we have our weapon class. So this is pretty much what we're going to be comparing it to. So this is the weapon class that's going to spawn. So if weapon is a weapon class, meaning it's the type is of the weapon class, we want to simply return. I'm actually going to clean this up a bit, like so. So if we already have it in our hand, or just if we already have it on our character, we should be able to simply just not have to worry about it. It'll just, it won't continue with the purchase. So let me close down the editor, wait for it to compile, and we will relaunch. Alrighty. Wait for the freeze to finish. Alrighty. Now let's see if it worked. Alright, so we purchased the gun. Got it. I press F again. Nothing's happening to our points. I switch, I press F, nothing's happening. Now I have both. And now I can no longer purchase either. So we now have our setup. I mean, what do you call it? We now have that little duplicate, I guess, multiple purchase fixed. So that's just another little bug that's crossed off the list. So if you want to help support me, like what I'm doing, a link to my Patreon's in the description, as well as if you have any questions or anything like that, a link to my Discord server is also in the description above that. And as usual, I will see you in the next video, which will probably at this rate be a bug fix, since that seems to be what I've been doing for the past, I don't know, 8 videos or so. So I'll see you then.